Hey, soul seekers, it is intuitive energy healer Kathy Weiss here. Welcome to this week's episode of Monday Messages and the last episode of Monday Messages for 2018. Holy moly, what an incredible year it has been. And all of a sudden, I just got this huge surge of emotion that I wasn't even anticipating, and that I am being encouraged to congratulate you. If you have made it to this part of 2018, you are really to be congratulated because you have had an incredible year with plenty of ups and some really challenging situations, and you've made it through them and you have grown and expanded your soul. And there's just so much universal love pouring in right now for you guys. It's ridiculous. And that's probably why I chose today. This is rose quartz, which is a beautiful stone that emanates love and compassion. So there's that. And then I also have with me a piece of raw moonstone. And moonstone is all about new beginnings. So, for those of you who are new to me, I'm a highly sensitive intuitive and I can read and feel energy in the present moment. So, I'm not a psychic in that I don't predict the future. I take the energy that is coming now and provide the guidance and healing messages and the wisdom that you need to take the next step forward to where your soul is calling you. And with this gift, I have the ability to do two slightly different things. One is that I channel messages based on the collective energy, what everybody is sort of feeling and going through as a whole. And then I also have the ability to tune in directly to your energy and give you really specific information and guidance for you. And so today what we're going to do is give somebody a free individualized reading that's directly pointed towards one person's energy. But before I do that, there is a collective energy that I'm being asked to address right now because this is our last video for 2018. And sort of the collective energy right now around healing and growth and guidance is a little bit like this, we're kind of resistant. We sort of don't want to hear it. Nobody's listening. And nobody wants to right now. And that's fine. There's sort of this we just want to hang out and enjoy the holidays and have some fun and, Christmas and New Year parties and things like that. And then we'll get into it in 2019. So collectively, this is fine. And let me show you what came up just today. I know this is backwards because I'm using my reverse camera, but look at that, 2019 messages. And I've already started to get the first message for 2019. And what I'm hearing is that I'm going to be spending the next 2 weeks channeling a ton of information for you guys. And some of it's going to feel a little bit like a smackdown. Here we go. It's time to get it together. And some of it is going to be really light and playful, but really about moving us forward in 2019. Now, a few of you, though, here now present at the end of 2018, you're like, no, I'm ready. I want to hear some healing messages and some guidance, and I can take this now. I'm ready. And what I'm hearing for you guys, and it's been the same message for about 3 weeks now, and it's getting a little louder and a little louder and a little louder. And that is get clear for the new year. So I see this image of a little sailboat. I don't even know. Here's my sailboat. Boink, boink, boink. And it's just sort of bobbing in the ocean, and it's waiting for the wind to blow it somewhere. And so this is some of our energy. We're just bobbing along, status quo, thinking something's going to come along from outside of us to provoke change. And what this message about get clear for the new year is, no. You've got to start the engine on your boat and you need to start driving it. But the only way you can drive your boat anywhere is if you know where you're going. Most of the time, that doesn't mean you're going to take a straight line from where you are to where you're going, but you can't even get there unless you know where there is. And so you're really being asked, so here again, here's my little imaginary sailboat. You're really being asked to stop bobbing along and getting bounced around and make a decision and start aiming yourself purposefully in this direction. So 2019 is really turning into a very powerful year where you get to decide where you're going and then you take the action steps to get there. And if you aren't sure about either where it is you're going or what those action steps are to get you there, that's where one-on-one sessions really help, because I have this innate ability to pull out of people what their soul is wanting, or just to confirm it. It's like sometimes you know where you want to go or where you think you want to go, but you just need that outside confirmation that what your inner guidance is giving you is accurate. I'm going to I'm going to pull that out of you and confirm it for you. But even better than that, I have the ability to hear and know what your next action steps are, and that's going to get you there. So like I said, 2019 full of tons of collective information coming down, but also tons of individualized stuff, exactly what you need, okay? So I reserved a couple of spots between now and December 28th for any of you that are like, you know what, I do want to start now. I don't want to wait until the new year. Let's get this party started. You hit me up. You either comment here, you send me a message, and we're going to get you this fired up and excited about 2019. Okay, but what we're going to do right now is move on from the collective message for everyone and into an individualized message. And it's important for you guys to remember and keep in mind with Monday messages, even though I am doing a reading for one specific person, because this is on a public forum, there will be healing messages and guidance for anyone who's watching. So if your name doesn't come out right now, don't worry. There's something in here for you too. So I'm going to close my eyes. And I keep hearing the words highest good, highest good, highest good, highest good. So I know that the name that's coming out today, I'm just kind of touching them all one more time. Yep, it's this one. So there's definitely the highest good happening in today's message. So stick with me even if this isn't you. So today's winner is Miriam. Hey, Miriam, congratulations. Thank you so much for putting your name into the teacup hat today, because again, you're helping other people. You're helping yourself, but you're helping other people too when you put your name in for a free reading. So Miriam, your energy is interesting to me because you sort of have this like little dark storm cloud over your head, and it's like following you everywhere that you go. And what I hear about this message is like, this is yours, this little storm cloud. It's almost like you have produced it for yourself. And you can dissipate it at any time, right? So lots of emotion flowing today, you guys. So this little storm cloud that's following you around, Miriam, you can like create the wind that blows it away. And it's about choosing where to look. So it's like, where are you looking in your life? Are you looking only at the things that are dissatisfying? And I promise you, as women especially, we all have things in our life that are dissatisfying or disappointing, or we didn't quite sign up for things to go that way. Are you only looking at those things and sort of creating that rain that's falling down on yourself? And your guides are like, why are you only looking over there? Change is over here, darling. And they're like, I can see like little hands on your face trying to turn your head and get you to look in a completely different direction. So, so the guidance is that you have the power within yourself to choose to change your perspective and look at all of the good things. Look at all of the success that 2018 brought you. Look at all of the opportunity that this year brought you, and look at where you're going to take those things into 2019. And that it's all 100% within your ability to do that. Because I'm hearing again, I'm feeling a little bit of resistance. For those of you who this message is for, besides Miriam, you're almost like, I can't control this. I can't control the fact that there is this heartache or this disappointment or this like sinking feeling in my gut. And your guides are trying to tell you, like, yes, you can. You can choose to elevate your own vibration. You can bring your own energy up out of that heaviness or out of that rain cloud. But you have to, number one, acknowledge that you are a powerful manifester. You are a piece of source energy, and all you have to do is tap into that. But I know, and I hear for some of you, you don't even know how to do that yet. There was a time, trust me, in my life where I did not know or understand that. So I have a lot of compassion and understanding for you. But number two, you can learn and you can be taught how to come back to that source energy. And the moment you do, I can feel this like boom, lightning bolt, and then light shining out of you. And so you have to look around you for your teachers. And this is again why your guides, Miriam, are wanting you to look in a different direction. They're saying, like, who are your teachers? Who are the people in your life right now who can show you how to get back into this, into the light, how to not reconnect to it because you're always connected to it, but how to re-recognize that in yourself and start moving forward in a direction that lights up your heart. So where are your teachers? And you need to start to reach out to them, and you need to ask them questions, and you need to not be afraid of making an investment with them to help you learn. So some of us, and I'm hearing this really loud, this is for a handful of you, that we know who our teachers are, but we get into a state of resistance because we don't want to invest the resources to engage their services, right? Some of our teachers are natural. They're just like life experiences or people in our life, and we learn and grow from them. But some of our teachers, we need to actually spend physical money to go be in their presence or take their online workshops or subscribe to their meditation courses or whatever it is. And so Miriam especially, and a couple of you that this sort of universal message is coming through, is that you need to soften your resistance to the investment, because while what you're thinking, here's what it is, you're thinking, I'm paying you for something, but what you're really doing is investing in the growth and expansion of your soul and the rewards that come back to you when you take the time and the courage to invest in your learning, growth, and expansion, is that you bring an inner wealth to your life that no one can replace. And at the end of this lifetime, when you leave your physical body and you return to the light realm, the only thing you're going to take with you is the growth and expansion that your soul acquired in this lifetime. You won't take the debt if you're fearful that you're incurring debt. It won't come with you. You won't take the money that you accrue. You won't take your possessions. You won't take this body. The only thing you're going to take with you into the light realm and potentially the next physical life is a growth and expansion of your soul as it accumulated in this lifetime. And so what I'm hearing is, don't be afraid of investing the money in the growth and expansion of your soul. Did you guys feel that like energetic shift that came in with that message? Because it was like light and happy, light and happy, light and happy. And then like, we need you to hear this. Like, okay. So Miriam and everyone else who this part of her message is benefiting, go back and listen to it again. It's super important and it's super key. And I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. You can kind of see me shuffling it here off to the side to support this message. Remember, these are not fortune tellers or action predictors, or I don't know, whatever word you want to think. These are inspirational tools that help us kind of get out of our thinking mind or our regular patterns of thinking, consider things in a different way and in a new light. And this is big, bold vision. Oh, we have not seen big, bold vision in quite some time. But I love this card because, again, this is asking you to look beyond the physical realm and start to consider something bigger than just the stuff. Not that stuff is bad. I mean, I get it. I like having nice things in my life. I like having nice experiences in my life. But to look beyond that into the bigger picture of this life and what this life is here for you. And there's always things that jump out at me with this card is that gorgeous bumblebee. And I'm hearing, Miriam, you're gonna like randomly see some bumblebees as a confirmation of this message, which is interesting because it is just about the beginning of winter here in the Northern Hemisphere, and we don't see a lot of bees right now. So you're gonna be a little bit like, what is going on with that? And then I also always notice this moth at her throat chakra. So the throat chakra, guys, is about communication. And hey, South Africa. Hey, sweetheart, I'm going to address you in a minute once I'm done with this message. So the throat chakra is about communication. What I'm hearing for you, Miriam, and the way that it connects to your reading is it's time for you to start to express not only what the rain cloud is about, express that grief or that sadness, because that's going to help clear it out. But it's also time for you to start to express the bigger vision that's inside of you. And if you don't know what that is, again, you need to start finding the teachers and the tools that will pull it out of you. And so, again, it's like, don't be afraid to invest in that because there is great value in beginning to move forward and beyond. So let's take a quick peek in the guidebook. I'm hearing there's going to be one tiny little bit, like a sentence or two snippet that's going to support and wrap up today's message. Okay, so this oracle brings a message for those who would like to further develop their intuitive sight. It's already happening. Sweet, we love that. Trust in what you perceive, even if it conflicts with what everyone else around you is saying or on the surface of things. Trust your inner perceptions. I couldn't agree with that more, everybody. A soul-centered life is one where you trust 100% the impulses and guidance you need. And like I said a little bit earlier in this video, sometimes you need someone who can confirm that for you, especially as you're learning to trust. And that's where you can reach out to me. I am an absolute expert in getting that information out of people's souls. So I invite you to take advantage of those last couple of open spots I have for 2018 and kind of start 2019 off with a bang. And so I'm just seeing down here in the comments somebody asking for a reading. This is the last free reading of 2018. So if you'd like a private reading, you can message me here or visit my website, which is Kathy with a C hyphen Weiss, WEISS.com, where you can book and schedule a reading right there online. I'll make sure to throw a link there in the comments after I'm done with the live feed. And if it's your first time, you go to the homepage, you're going to see that you can save 20% on your first clarity or intuitive reading. So that's how you can get a reading from me now. And then otherwise, I'm not going to see you alive again until 2019, which is super exciting. Things will probably be a little bit quiet over here on social media land while I am channeling, like I said, all of those awesome messages for 2019. I'll probably dabble a little bit on Instagram, so make sure you're over there following me at lightworker_Kathy. And otherwise, loud and clear, this message is complete. Lots of juicy stuff. I love and value and appreciate you all so much for tuning in all of 2018 and seeing the wonderful unfolding and transformation of how I present the messages and guidance for you guys. And I cannot wait to see where 2019 takes us. So, love you dearly. I will see you very soon. Have beautiful holidays. Namaste.